Hey everyone, as we've talked about earlier, the severe damage caused by wild boars is seriously affecting the environment, infrastructure, and buildings, with an estimated annual cost of about $2.5 billion in the Alaska region. Thanks to their quick adaptability, the wild boar population has grown to around 6 million. They usually travel in large groups of 25 to 30, roaming the city in search of food and causing traffic jams. This problem lowers work productivity and results in financial losses for businesses. Want to find out how people are handling the wild boar issue? If so, drop a 1 in the comments to get started. According to the Alaska Department of Wildlife Conservation, the Alaska Department of Transportation has reported hundreds of traffic accidents involving wild boars. These incidents present a major challenge for city management and safety efforts. To address this issue, Alaskans have implemented regulated hunting practices to reduce the damage wild boars cause to the environment and agriculture. Before taking part in hunting activities, hunters are required to meet several strict conditions. Regulations state that hunters must hold a valid license, complete a hunting safety course, and pass an exam on wildlife knowledge and hunting rules. The minimum age for hunting is 16, and anyone under 18 must be accompanied by an adult.
Whoa.
Wild boar hunting season in Alaska typically takes place in the fall, when weather conditions are ideal and wild boars are most active. Hunters are permitted to hunt a limited number per day, usually between 5 and 10 animals. Most hunting occurs in forested or grassland areas to avoid disrupting the daily lives of local residents. The rugged terrain requires hunters to have strong skills and experience, as well as patience and strategy, to achieve the best results in controlling the wild boar population. In recent years, the number of wild boar attacks on hunters in Alaska has risen to over 50 cases, showing just how dangerous these animals can be. Using hunting dogs during wild boar hunts in Alaska offers both safety and greater efficiency for hunters. These dogs can track and chase wild boars into specific areas, allowing hunters to manage and take down their targets from a safe distance. Do you agree with using dogs for wild boar hunting? If yes, drop a 2 in the comments. If not, leave a 5. The policy on using hunting dogs clearly states that hunters are allowed to bring a maximum of 3 to 5 dogs per hunt to ensure both safety and effectiveness. This rule not only lowers the risk of attacks, but also greatly improves the efficiency of wild boar hunting. With the assistance of dogs, hunters save time and energy, as they no longer need to spend hours tracking wild boars across large areas. Thanks to this increased efficiency, the number of wild boar attacks on hunters in Alaska has dropped by 40%. During wild boar hunts, Alaskan authorities have authorized hunters to use AR-15 rifles to eliminate wild boars. With their high accuracy and strong performance, AR-15s have become an essential tool in managing the wild boar population. Thanks to effective control efforts, the number of wild boars in Alaska's urban areas has dropped from about 10,000 to around 6,000. This decrease has helped reduce wild boar-related damage by roughly 30% compared to the national average. Hunting dogs not only have natural swimming abilities, but are also specially trained to navigate challenging water environments. Through training, they learn how to stay balanced, locate, and track prey in the water, allowing hunters to handle wild boars more effectively. Notably, specialized hunting breeds such as greyhounds and Weimaraners can reach speeds of up to 45 miles per hour, while wild boars typically top out at around 30 miles per hour. With this speed advantage, hunting dogs can easily catch up to and control wild boars during hunts. The responsibilities of hunters in Alaska extend beyond hunting itself. They also include accurately reporting their results to the regulatory authorities. After each hunt, hunters must submit a detailed report to the management agency outlining the number of wild boars taken, the hunting location, and any issues encountered during the process. Alaskan communities regularly strengthen public education efforts about the dangers posed by wild boars and effective ways to prevent and respond to them. These educational programs include workshops, informational materials, and media campaigns that raise awareness of the environmental, agricultural, and public safety risks associated with wild boars. Residents are taught how to identify signs of wild boar activity, protect their property, and report any sightings to local authorities. The combination of effective management strategies, from using hunting dogs to following legal regulations, plays a vital role in minimizing the damage wild boars cause to the environment and agriculture. Comment 1 if you support hunting. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you, and stay tuned for the next one. Hey everyone, Africa is home to around 30,000 to 35,000 giraffes, making it one of the regions with the largest populations of these majestic creatures. However, in certain areas, giraffes can cause significant damage to vegetation, especially through overbrowsing of leaves and shrubs, which can lead to the degradation of natural habitats. So what kind of impact do giraffes have on South Africa's ecosystem? Leave a comment with the number 1 to join us in exploring this topic. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel for the latest updates. When giraffes overbrowse leaves, especially in concentrated areas, it can have serious ecological impacts. A single giraffe can eat up to 75 pounds of leaves each day, and their feeding behavior can strip as much as 60% of a tree's foliage, reducing its ability to photosynthesize effectively. This decline weakens trees and can result in a mortality rate of 10 to 15% in areas heavily affected by browsing. Such overbrowsing alters the habitat's structure, reducing food and shelter for more than 200 bird and mammal species that rely on these trees. To tackle this issue, the African government has implemented controlled hunting policies to manage giraffe populations while supporting conservation efforts. Recent data shows that regulated giraffe hunting has drawn many international hunters, with over 200 permits issued annually, generating substantial revenue for conservation programs. So do you know what permits and equipment are required to legally hunt giraffes in Africa? To legally hunt giraffes in South Africa, hunters must obtain several permits. These include a general hunting license and a specific permit for giraffe hunting, both regulated by the provincial authorities where the hunt occurs. The cost of these permits varies by province and specific regulations, but typically ranges from $1,500 to $3,000 USD. In addition, hunters must follow strict regulations on the types of weapons and equipment they use. Most hunters prefer large caliber rifles, such as the .375 H&H, or larger to ensure a humane and effective kill, given the giraffe's size and endurance. However, a small percentage of hunters, around 10 to 15%, opt to use bows, typically fitted with heavy broadhead arrows designed for big game hunting. Do you enjoy eating giraffe meat? If yes, leave a 2 in the comments. If not, leave a 0. In addition to their primary weapons, hunters often carry binoculars to spot and assess giraffes from a distance, shooting sticks for stability while firing, and safety gear such as GPS devices and first aid kits. They may also wear camouflage clothing to blend into the surroundings and reduce the likelihood of being seen by the herd.
Good shot.
Group hunting is a common approach, with teams typically made up of 3 to 5 hunters. This method allows for better coordination, as each team member can take on specific roles such as spotting, shooting, and tracking the animal after it's been hit.
You can go. Come up.
So how do hunters make sure they get a perfect shot when aiming at a giraffe? Once the target has been identified, the hunter approaches carefully, maintaining a safe and effective shooting distance. For giraffes, the ideal range is typically between 100 and 200 yards. This distance allows for an accurate shot without alarming the animal. Hunters generally aim for the vital organs, specifically the heart and lungs, located just behind the giraffe's shoulder. This placement is essential to ensure a quick and humane kill. What are your thoughts on the responsibility hunters have in reporting and managing the giraffe population in South Africa? Specifically, if the first shot doesn't immediately kill the giraffe, the hunter must act quickly and take a follow-up shot. After the hunt, the hunter is required to submit a detailed report to South Africa's Department of Forestry, Fisheries, and the Environment. This report must include key details such as the number of animals hunted, their condition, the exact location of the hunt, and any unusual situations encountered. This information helps authorities make informed decisions about future hunting quotas and the overall management of South Africa's giraffe population. What do you think about this approach? We'd love to hear your thoughts. Share your opinion in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a like and subscribe to support our channel.